Thank you, Tarun. Glad to be here. Tarun introduced quickly, so my name is Shivabrata Mondal. I am the co-founder and CEO of Visorgos. We have built a low-code platform that is targeted for digital transformation projects, typically for mid-sized to large enterprises. Today we have with me Yatish Bhatia, Vice President Technology of ICICI Lombard. Yatish, I'm really glad to have you here with me. Thank you for joining us and welcome. So brief introduction, Yatish has been with ICICI Lombard for more than 15 years and has more than 20 years overall experience all in the IT domain. At ICICI Lombard, Yatish manages a claims and data portfolio and also the technology budget compliance teams and handles architecture and oversees many digital and AI initiatives. Okay, with the introductions done, let's get started with our topic of discussion today. Yatish has been very busy, building a quite innovative solution for a very high impact business problem for ICICI Lombard Contact Center. And he has graciously agreed to talk a little bit about it today. So Yatish, to begin with, it would probably help us and the audience here if you could describe the problem statement that you started with and how your team approached it. It's Yatish, you can't hear. Can you say something so that we can see? Okay, so we normally, places where one would use Visorgos are these digital transformation projects where one has to either build a very custom user experience or has to build a custom automation flow. And so our platform is capable of building this using low code, so you can build them really rapidly. And normally these are defined, these custom user experiences or custom process flows would be defined by the business teams and would have to change quite frequently because of changing business needs, new products being introduced or new processes being introduced. And that is where it would be very useful, where you can do these changes very quickly and you can also go to market with these solutions rapidly. Okay, I'm getting a call from Yatish.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. My apologies for the technical glitch and the delay. So thank you, Shiva, for the introduction. And let me set up some context so that it becomes easy for all of us to relate. Because ICICI Lombard has an in-house contact center team, and this team is using a customized legacy solution from last 7 years. Now, there were certain challenges, technical challenges in implementing and integrating with some new age technologies like AI, bots, if you want to do some ML analytics around that. So it was becoming a challenge. Plus, there was a business need where we wanted to, because of the increasing volumes, right? There was a need to bring down the FCR, which is the first call resolution. Also, at contact center, the attrition rate is very high, and there is a lot of cost and time it has to be involved in training the contact center agent. So there was a need to move to a newer platform wherein we can build in a lot of intelligence into this application, or this solution should have a lot of intelligence which will allow us to maybe adapt to all the change in processes, new products at a much rapid or a faster turnaround time. And also there was a need technically that we wanted to leverage more on the cloud platform and microservice architecture. uh, as an organization has a vision of moving most of uh, these calls to get a better customer experience towards a digital platform like policy not received, or I want to know the status of my claim. We just wanted to move all of these to a DIY platform, right? So that is
Oh,
something that we all were working on and trying to find a solution around.
right. Great. I think that helps set up the problem statement, and definitely, I think modernizing legacy applications is clearly a first step that one has to take before you can tap into benefiting from any of the technology revolutions that is happening around us. So glad that you are making that. You have already made that decision. And can you maybe talk a little bit about the decision? How did you make the decision to build a custom solution instead of maybe adopting some of the existing off-the-shelf solutions that are out there?
Yeah, so I think we went about it in a very traditional way as we normally do for any big application. So keeping in mind the business need and the organization vision, right? We floated an RFP to all the top CRM solutions in the market, and based on the Gartner Magic Quadrant, and all. And it went through all the thorough evaluation process, and there was one of the solution which was shortlisted, which we felt was a good solution to go with. Uh, and we started next level of detailed discussions with the partner, analyzing the solution in much detail, trying to fit it with the business requirement that we already have. Uh, so looking at all these things, what we concluded was any out of the box solution in the market would not help us design the process or design the solution the way our processes are. If we adopted a solution from the market, we had to do a lot of changes in our current process, and which as a business and the process team, we felt that that will not be a good thing for the organization. It might complicate the customer journey on any of our touch points. So we said we should go for a custom solution which can be built in house, and this is where we took our journey of developing the first born on the cloud application for ICICI Lombard.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Like one size does not fit all, and you would want to continue with your tried and tested existing processes. That is great to hear. So that's great. So now it looks like you are in this journey of building this new custom application in house. So can you maybe talk a little bit about that process that you went through, the challenges you faced, and what helped you overcome them? Probably that would help all of us listening in appreciate the journey better.
Sure. So I think as we started our journey of, we took a decision of building an in-house application. So that is where the business and technology team started writing user stories based on the current customer journey and the processes. And the main idea or the principles that we are working on is we want to come up with a conversation-based approach rather than a traditional web-based application for every customer journey. Because none of and what we once we started writing the user stories, what we realized was there is not one journey that will fit every customer need or every processes around that. So we thought of going with a conversational approach, and this is uh, that is how every other apps or the e-tailers are working nowadays, right? So that was the idea behind going with this. uh, During the journey we realized that there is a lot of customization required. There is a lot of integration with our core applications that was required, and that is where we realized that it might take much longer time than what we had anticipated at the start of the project, right? So we definitely so that is when we there was kind of an hurdle for us, because there was a launch time in mind and we didn't want to delay this. So that is where we decided to go ahead with a very uh, low code development platform, right, which will help us in design this conversational based approach. And that is when Shiba, we reached out to
Right,
Wisergos team for your help, and we did a small POC, if you remember, right? We did it on a
right.
policy not received kind of a use case. So this use case looks very simple when we talk of policy not received, right? A customer,
Right.
see, we'll always have to understand and take a mindset of a customer of a general insurance company. right? You must have bought a policy 6 months from now, and maybe after 6 months, you might have a need of a claim. Either there is some damage to your vehicle, or some you of your family members have some planned surgeries to be, and that is when you require certain documents from the customer. And obviously, it's 6 months. You don't normally keep things handy and all. And nowadays, people are used to being on their mobile phone, so either they call up a call center and ask for, I need my policy document. This is my name and DOB, or this is my vehicle number. So these kind of calls are very high on our contact center, and there was a need to take it up as a good POC. Though it turns out to be a very small thing that customer calls up, gives his details, and he expects a policy soft copy, and which is a very easy thing. But you have to understand the complexity that every customer brings in. Somebody might say, I bought it the day before yesterday. Somebody might not remember the number, or just they have a vehicle registration number. And some customers might come and say, I must have bought it 6 months back. So why don't you look out? And so the journey is very different, and every conversation turns out to be. So writing understanding every conversation and then developing something around that was one of the challenge that we put across to you on the POC. And I think your team came out really well with the solution, and that really gave us the confidence that we will be able to go ahead and meet the timeline that has been committed to the management. At the same time, not compromising on any of our not compromising on any of our qualities or any of our thought process that we wanted to customize on. So yeah, that is how we started about it. So I think by now, as we speak, we have more than 30 plus user stories on production already. Yeah, that is how where we are, Shiva.
Right. Brilliant. That is a great success story of a really complex IT project in an established organization like yours, with many legacy applications and well-established processes which have to be adhered to, right? And I must say on behalf of the VoiceOverGauss team also that we are really very proud of our collaboration on this project with you. But before we end, maybe you can talk a little bit about what lies ahead. What are the key top technologies that you are looking into? Some of the key upcoming projects that are coming up.
So yeah, I would like to quote our MD and CEO, Mr. Bhargav Dasgupta here. So ICICI Lombard, we all want to say that it's a technology company who also sells insurance, and this is the vision with which there is a lot of hunger to invest in technology innovation to ensure that the solutions that are designed. So we are exploring a lot of digital solutions, trying to go back and redefine most of our processes to digital ones, chatbots, audio, video, virtual surveys, intelligent process automation, AI, ML, data lake. So I think we are exploring everything. In fact, with VoiceOverGauss, as you are aware, right, we are working on one bot for the same team, which will actually even automate it beyond the conversation as well. So yeah, we'll continue to explore more, Shiva.
Right. Excellent. That's great to know, and I can see that you have exciting times ahead. Like you mentioned that ICICI Lombard wants to be a technology company. Interestingly, Watts Humphrey, who is widely known as the father of software quality, had said every business will be a software business. And it was recently repeated by Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella also. So it is great to see you taking up leadership in this regard, especially in India and also worldwide. I think there are a few companies who were in a traditional business who are now trying to become a technology first or a software company. So that is great to know, and good luck and a lot of great wishes, and I'm sure we will work together a lot in future on all this.